What does OrdinalsBot look like in 3 years from now? What do you think you want to build it to? Do you have plans of exiting, or does it turn into something owned by the community and run by a DAO? How big do you guys want to go?
Yeah, so we've obviously been spending a lot of time working on our like tokenomics and white paper of the Trio token. And I think we've been very much going, how do we effectively have the token recycling back to the community and effectively getting the early days of governance where like the token will essentially be the governor of like some of the treasury, and we're trying to figure out the rule mechanism that makes it possible for us to be we really want to be like an intellectual developer-led hub for pushing forward the future of ordinals and future of Bitcoin. But we do want like the most successful crypto projects become where you hold a Trio token, your friend buys into the Trio token, and can all create and participate in the destiny of this thing and make it a bigger thing. I think that still, like, even like you look at Uniswap or Ethereum or Bitcoin, like none of those ecosystems end up being perfect, although they end up doing a lot. But I think in 3 years' time, we'd love to be like the home of one of the biggest like Bitcoin developer communities, full stop, right? Like I think then we'll have made an impact. And hopefully like our token has the early seeds of that utility, because it's a long road creating crypto utility. Like Bitcoin probably developed that in 2016, really, and Ethereum more quickly because maybe it learned some fixes, but then now we're seeing real Bitcoin utility coming.
But your goal is to make Trio like the most important, BRC20 utility token out there.
We'd be absolutely delighted.
Do you see anything in your way? I mean, is there anybody that's really going to compete for it right now? I mean, you guys are early movers. You also have this really fascinating way of attracting all the talent because of your SaaS capabilities. But I mean, I'm just trying to think of the ecosystem. There's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a healthy ecosystem, we want there to be a number of players, right? But we're very comfortable as an early builder group. We're doing a token. We've seen how tokens turbocharge crypto projects, and so we think we're definitely going to be one of the ones out of the gate that we like to think will be more successful.
Tell me about you, because you have a whole history with Novum Insights of really looking at a lot of data, trying to understand what's going on out there. You obviously wrote for the Wall Street Journal, watched the financial crisis. I was actually working in credit derivatives at the time here in London. So I had a front row seat. My clients were Lehman. And so I had 6 of my clients were at Lehman Brothers, and I watched the stock go to zero, and they said goodbye on the phone as they were escorted from the building to me. So I saw it all in real time. But from doing that to everything in your past, I'm just curious, what does this moment feel like to you compared to writing for the Journal, all the work you've done with Novum? Is this just a natural progression for you? Because there's very different things you've done over the years.
Yeah. So I think at the time, so I was very lucky. I was like a cub reporter in 2007, ended up going to Dow Jones, the Wall Street Journal. I kind of weirdly was like interviewing like the head of derivatives at Citi or Merrill or wherever, right? Like on like what the hell was going up. So I remember like in April 2007, I'd even written about like there were some Bear Stearns CDOs that blew up at that time. And like I remember writing like literally, I think it was one of the, like it was a structured credit team at Citi were basically going like telling me the canaries in the coal mine, this thing is going to get bad fast, right? And so like you literally, like I remember writing an article then, like pretty much I'd become a financial journalist like 2 months before, and then suddenly having that kind of download. So I was in a very privileged position where I just got to interview like private equity people and structured credit people at a very unique time of finance's history. And so like it was kind of like a MBA meets technology combo. And the like crypto evolves in a similar way, right? Like just because it's tech meets finance. And so just always, I guess and then through Novum Insights, and I found another, I was like, helped create another great group called Global Corporate Venturing, where we track like corporate venture capitalists and data. So I think it like my view is you can always understand like things through tracking data, tracking inputs, talking with smart people, and so I founded Novum Insights in 2016 to look at the intersection of blockchain and crypto and AI through a big data lens. And I think like the great thing about that is you just get a map of where to go and which directions to go if you look at the intersection of tech and finance. And like we kind of touched on, sadly, like the greed element sometimes overtakes and people do crazy things. But like, I think you learn a lot of lessons, and the intersection of tech and finance, which is where I kind of spent most of my career for the last 15 years, is very much like, it's a beautiful way to see the world, and generally positive, but clearly speculation is kind of like one of the things you could say about crypto is it does let like anyone play around with the sharp knives in the kitchen, right? But I personally think that's a very good thing as well, right? Like I think you almost like the more you let people learn for themselves and do what they need to and figure out their financial future, that's much more empowering, and is why like I've never known anyone to leave crypto, right? Like even if they've got burnt and lose everything in some derivatives trade or some scam token or whatever, I think people figure out that actually they can earn and they can trade, and they can actually like there's more like self-made millionaires that I've met in crypto than ever in anywhere outside. So I think that's very positive. It's obviously very risky, but I think it's much more healthy than if they take up gambling.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.